And welcome. It is Season 3 of the Zero Cup ELO matches. We are on Cafe 14. Let's take a look at the leaderboards for Season 3 so far. And you will see Zeqot not in unfamiliar territory there with the lead at 69, followed by Gluumy with 45, and there are the rest on the board there. S.O.P.P.Y not yet on the leaderboard, but with 5 at the moment. And you will see HAXX with 11, Demo with 16, Reef with 24. He is on the leaderboard on 7th. For the attackers, it's going to be Rectal Ranger, that is also a Demo, HAXX and Zeqot versus Gluumy, Reef, and S.O.P.P.Y. For the defenders, you're going to have the Mac 10 and Frag, that is Gluumy watching the staircase. For the power switch, Reef looked like he was on there, but is now going to change somewhere else. S.O.P.P.Y is going to watch the basement from the main staircase with the Mac 10. For the attackers, you have Zeqot set up on that door right outside where Gluumy is. Reef taking out HAXX as HAXX checks for the roamer. Ranger and Zeqot are both on that exterior door. Zeqot's going to now come in where Gluumy's ready and waiting. And he gets through, partially damaged. And it looks like Gluumy is going to retreat back to the... Ooh. Oh, wow! Okay, just avoiding that. He has the door closed, actually. Did not see that initially. But he's basically got them held up there unless they go somewhere else. Ranger looking up, knowing that up there was Reef, and Reef will take out Ranger, and Zeqot's going to be on his own. And Zeqot taking out Reef upstairs. Gluumy pulls away. S.O.P.P.Y now coming around to check out the other end of that doorway. And we are going to just see them be careful here. Just play carefully. And Zeqot opening up that door gets fragged by Gluumy. Wow. And the score is 1-0, Team Reef in the lead. Excuse me, that scoreboard. There we go. Reef with 2, Gluumy with 1, Zeqot with 1. For the defense, you're going to have Reef with the MP5 SD that he's picked up off the attacking team. Gluumy with the Mac 10 and armor, and S.O.P.P.Y with the Mac 10 and armor.
In 10 seconds.
They are going to choose the second floor living room this time. And for the attackers, we're going to see Zeqot coming with the Oppressor and Frag. That's going to be the only one left for them. HAXX with the M4 and Frag, and Rectal Ranger with the M4 and Frag. HAXX hanging out right outside that terrace balcony, or on the terrace balcony rather. Is going to immediately start firing in. Everyone holding their position on the defense. Covering the objective. Gluumy's the only one encountering some kind of trouble, possibly. And that nade does not go far enough to touch HAXX. Gluumy will now peek out. He sees HAXX, but doesn't finish the job on him. Does enough damage to bring him down to 58 health. Zeqot hanging off the master bedroom balcony. That's where Gluumy is right now. That nade goes all the way to the room, but out of reach of Gluumy. And Ranger's sitting outside the balcony of the living room itself. HAXX is going to crawl in and make his entry. Zeqot's still on the balcony where Gluumy, now hearing the push, is now going to come out and try to get some shots in on HAXX. HAXX will take out Gluumy. And HAXX now seeing the door open out in the stairwell. That's where Reef is at. Reef is going to peek out to shoot for HAXX, and Ranger will take care of S.O.P.P.Y. And, oh, avoiding that nade from Reef, well, trying to anyway, and does not do so successfully. Reef will open a door, frag in, and that frag will not get anyone, but Zeqot is going to take out Reef. We are tied 1-1. And after 2 rounds, it's going to be Zeqot with 2, Haydad with 1, Rectal Ranger with 1. And on the defense, Reef with 3, Gluumy with 1.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
Going with the second floor living room again, it is going to be Gluumy with a Mac 10 and armor, Reef with the Oppressor and door trap, S.O.P.P.Y with the Mac 10 and wedge.
Deploying in 10 seconds.
And S.O.P.P.Y will go ahead and wedge that balcony on the second floor. You're going to see Reef has placed down the trap. Gluumy is going to set up again in the second floor master bedroom, looking towards the second floor terrace where Haydad's about to go to, and Zeqot's about to go to his balcony entrance as well. Ranger going to come in from the back of the building, and Zeqot just coming in to take out Gluumy right away. Reef is set up to take out Haydad, and he will. And now Zeqot will push in, but S.O.P.P.Y will take out Zeqot. And so Ranger is going to be all alone so fast. And working that wedge on the balcony. Ranger stuck on just getting into the door. S.O.P.P.Y will see that, you would assume. Maybe he did not? No one's really looking at Ranger where he's at. I mean, he could open the door and no one will know what's going on, except Reef now takes a look. That nade going there doesn't get him. Ranger taking out Reef and S.O.P.P.Y will win the match, or round. And Team Damo is in the lead 2-1. Teams will swap sides, and you will have now Damo on the defense and Reef on the attack. Everyone doing a little something for their teams. Now, we would assume that the next one would be the basement. And if that's the case, you would also probably assume that Haydad would be the one roaming. And it looks like he is. He did not spawn in the basement with his team intentionally. Zeqot with the MP7 and armor. Ranger, he will have the MP7 and wedge. He's going to wedge the power switch door. Haydad is going to go all the way up to the top and cover the upstairs entrance. And for the attackers, you're going to have Gluumy come in with the Oppressor and C2. Reef, he's got the Oppressor and frag. S.O.P.P.Y with the Mac 10 and frag. We'll take out that camera up in pharmacy. Now, they would probably assume, knowing how Haydad plays, that he is up roaming. So that's probably why, even though this objective is in the basement, you're going to see Team Reef start from the top down because they're looking for Haydad and finding Haydad, but Reef will get taken out by Haydad. Regardless, Gluumy now has that information, and he's going to go ahead and crawl across the third floor. S.O.P.P.Y should also be relocating, and Gluumy will take out Haydad. Roamer down. Zeqot is also not covering the objective. Ranger is. But you will see Zeqot is playing the first floor and spotting S.O.P.P.Y there at the door will take him out. Now coming in from behind is Gluumy. Zeqot's going to go ahead and get to the side storage room for cover. Gluumy just kind of creeping down there towards the basement, but it's going to come back up because he might have heard Zeqot. He is prepping a nade, so he probably did hear Zeqot. And Gluumy does not feel comfortable enough to go down there because he's pretty confident that Zeqot is there. And you look, yeah, he's going to start to crawl in quietly. Zeqot is going to come. Oh, he's going to hide and actually get shot up by Gluumy down to 25. And one of them's out of ammo. I believe that was Gluumy. Zeqot will finish the job on Gluumy taking him out. And Team Damo is now in the lead 3-1. Team Damo up 3-1 with 5 kills for Zeqot, 3 kills for Ranger, 2 kills for Haydad. For Team Reef, it'll be Reef with 4 kills, 2 for Gluumy, and 1 for S.O.P.P.Y.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
And they will go with the second floor living room. That's the natural next choice. Zeqot with a frag and High Dad with armor and the MP7. Ranger with the MP7 and Wedge. For Zeqot, we have not seen his primary, but the Deagle being as powerful as it is, why not? The Oppressor is going to be his primary. The Oppressor will be on Reef, MP7 for Gluumy, and S.O.P.P.Y will have the MAC-10. So High Dad's watching that terrace for anyone to come in. Ranger is set up back by the power stairs of the second floor. S.O.P.P.Y is right on the balcony where he set up the C2. He's going to go ahead and jump off and come back in. I don't know if that was the intent or... Yeah, he's setting up back out again. Maybe had second thoughts. Reef has already opened the door, throwing a frag into the living room and is not going to get anyone. But seeing those shots come in should be High Dad. High Dad should know that no one is on the terrace by now. Ranger has two to deal with, one on the left and one on the right door. Pulling away, he's going to retreat all the way back. And Reef is going to come in missing where Ranger was. Now coming up to the right side. He's going to frag behind him and just now catch Ranger, but Ranger sees him first and takes him out. S.O.P.P.Y now pushing into the room is going to come back out to the balcony with that frag out. And Ranger is in position if S.O.P.P.Y decides to make a run back inside there. And High Dad will take out Gluumy. But now S.O.P.P.Y's just alone on that balcony. He's going to go ahead and abandon that idea altogether. Having to take on all of Team Damo on his own. Taking some late shots over there. And none of those are going to connect, I don't believe. And High Dad comes out to take out S.O.P.P.Y. And Team Damo will be up 4-1. Match point. Five kills for Zeqot, 4 kills for High Dad, and 4 kills for Ranger. Wow. 4 kills for Reef, 2 kills for Gluumy, 1 for S.O.P.P.Y. They are just not connecting in this match. High Dad will start with the MP7 and frag. Zeqot with the Oppressor and frag. Rectal Ranger, he's got the MP7 and Wedge. And Team Damo will go with the third floor living room. That's that construction floor with the wide open...
Locate and defuse the bomb.
It's not exactly wide open. Oh, but rushing up there, and they're going to encounter trouble pretty fast as Zeqot will take out Reef. And Zeqot is down himself. I don't believe I saw that on the kill feed. As S.O.P.P.Y takes out Rectal Ranger. It is now just High Dad. And running away from the frag, but will not avoid it. Gluumy will frag High Dad, and now Team Damo will have to try again to lock in this game. Round number 7. Team Reef pulling off, getting a attack win. Will now have to defend. So Gluumy with the MAC-10 and Wedge, and that Wedge will go on the power stairs. Reef looks like he wants to roam with the MAC-10 and frag, and S.O.P.P.Y will observe the scenery with the MAC-10 and armor. Trying to see where Reef is going to set up. I think he's setting up at the top power stairs, or he's going to sit at that second floor master bedroom. That's what he will do. High Dad with the Oppressor and frag. Zeqot, he's coming up with the MAC-10 and frag, and Ranger with the M4 and frag. High Dad and Ranger choosing the back approach, while Zeqot is going to go down the power stairs. High Dad coming down the main stairs pretty quickly. Where S.O.P.P.Y is watching. Ranger has now joined Zeqot on the power switch stairs. They are being very cautious about entering the power switch, but no one is really, protecting it. turning the power back on. S.O.P.P.Y is now going to run back and forth. He's not sure if somebody is on power, you know, trying to make entry on that side. Obviously, someone was just at power when they turned the switch on. But it looks like Ranger and Zeqot are both going to go check for the roamer, which Reef is still up there. Despite the power coming on and getting cut back on, he is not going to peek it, which is interesting. S.O.P.P.Y and Hi Dad have pretty much held their position up to this point. Reef is now going to poke out, and Zeqot and Ranger are both behind that door, and Hi Dad's coming up to where Reef is, and Reef will take out Hi Dad. That's going to confirm for Ranger that someone is at the end of that hall. They're going to now open it up, and Reef, hearing noise, is going to peek back out and start shooting in, and he's going to do some damage on Ranger, only down to 80. Zeqot's still full, with Reef almost down, almost dead. He's down to 29. That nade going in, no one's going to chase him, and Reef is going to hold the position back in the main staircase. Ranger expecting Reef to be up there, and Reef almost did go in there. And are they going to relocate or retreat? I think is the question here. Zeqot has gone all the way back down to work the wedge at the bottom of the power switch entrance. Ranger is going to change over to a different angle while Reef still holds at the main stairs. Gluumy's still holding on there. And S.O.P.P.Y is going to go ahead and try to pre-fire in to see if he can get a hit on Zeqot with that wedge gone. Oh, having to run away from the... Oh, poor timing by Zeqot. He opens the door just when the nade hits, and Reef will come out to try to get Ranger, but it'll be Ranger who finishes the job. And now Ranger, clearing the roamer, will have to attack the basement on his own. And now Ranger making his way to the door that has been closed. They will take some shots back and forth at each other, rushing in, and Gluumy will take out Ranger. Almost 30 seconds left. There was just not going to be much time for Reef to do much, or sorry, Ranger to do much, and so that means that Team Reef will get the victory here, and it'll be that much closer to a tie. Zeqot and Gluumy, or rather Reef, sorry, Zeqot and Reef both with 6 kills each, but Zeqot doing near, or exactly, on the mark, 900 damage. You're going to have Reef with 698 and Rectal Ranger with 679 damage. These are all good, high, solid numbers, being into round 8. Reef is going to start with the Oppressor and Wedge. Gluumy with the Mac 10 and armor. S.O.P.P.Y with the Mac 10 and armor. And I believe that door that Reef is wedging right now is the terrace entrance. And it would appear so. Yes, that is exactly what he's wedging, the terrace entrance. Hi Dad is going to come with the Oppressor and frag. Zeqot with the Mac 10 and frag. Ranger with the M4 and frag. Hi Dad is going to go up to the terrace door, seeing that it's wedged, is now going to check to see if someone is maybe peeking him through the window. And having no problem giving himself away there. And Gluumy is going to go ahead and take out Hi Dad. Hi Dad giving himself away, shooting through where he expected someone to be at, and they were not. Zeqot is now stuck on that balcony. We'll see if he wants to play it or try a different way. Ranger is now going to join Zeqot on the balcony. And maybe that's a sign to push. Because, well, Gluumy's going to close the door. And Zeqot's going to shoot right in, expecting someone to still be there, but Gluumy's going to use the furniture for cover. Hearing another retreat. Zeqot now taking out cams. He's got his back turned to the second floor, though. I don't know if that was just a risk that he was willing to take, or if he was just, you know, taking it because the door was closed. We're going to have Gluumy now taking out Rangers. Ranger pushes in from the balcony. And so Zeqot, who has relocated to the main stairs, is going to push in after throwing a flash and take out Reef and Gluumy. And so S.O.P.P.Y is going to hold the 90-degree corner just out of the sight of Zeqot, who ties this game up. At one point, not at one point, at many points, Team Damo was within one of winning this game, and it will not happen. Or may happen still, but now we're at a tie for it. Zeqot with 8 kills, Gluumy with 7, S.O.P.P.Y with 3, Reef with 6, and then you have back on the top Rectal Ranger and Hydad with 5 and 4. So everyone has done a little something here. And some good damage too. S.O.P.P.Y just kind of picking it up there towards the tail end. Reef with the Oppressor and Door Trap. Gluumy with the MAC-10 and Armor. And S.O.P.P.Y with the MAC-10 and Frag. They're going to play the 3rd floor this time. This is pretty much the rappel point. Everyone takes the rappels here. You have to take out several cams before you finally give up. You're going up the stairs. For the attackers, it's Hydad with the MAC-10 and Frag. Zeqot with the Oppressor and Frag. And Ranger will have the M4 and Frag. And Hydad finds the opening where I believe that's Gluumy on the other side of it. Oh, that nade. And out of the way for Gluumy, who's now going to come out and get Hydad hanging. 2v3. Zeqot's trying to find the right angle, see if he can get anyone on that doorway. Reef will take out Ranger, and it's just going to be Zeqot on his own trying to pull off the win here. Reef is in a good position to come from way behind, and they will come from behind to win the game. Final score, 4-5, Team Reef. What a comeback. Gluumy with 9 kills, Reef with 7, S.O.P.P.Y with 3. And for Team Damo, it's going to be 8 for Zeqot, 4 for Hydad, 5 for Ranger. What an impressive match. And that was pretty exciting to see all that. Zeqot and Gluumy both breaking the 1,000 damage mark. If you want to watch more of these matches, then you want to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time a new match is uploaded. And then if you want to be in these matches yourself, just hit that Discord link in the video description below and you could join in for the matches and the tournament. We will catch you in the next match.